Hey, hey, what's up, YouTube? Afros here, and as you can see, doing my review of Captain Marvel. Um, really excited. Uh, well, let's just start it off. Captain Marvel, quick synopsis. Pretty much the summary of Captain Marvel is that, uh, um, Carol Danvers is pretty much a superhero that Nick Fury met back in the 90s and comes from a race called the Kree, which fight against the Skrulls. The Skrulls are shapeshifters that can take on the shape of anybody. Um, so that's pretty much the summary I can give you without really spoiling anything. I will try not to spoil anything in this. Um, but if I do, just be warned, there is a spoiler alert on this video. Um, most of the critics that have been commenting, or that I've seen have done reviews, have said that Captain Marvel was average. Um, I haven't seen anybody say it was bad, but I have seen people say it was average. I disagree. I thought Captain Marvel was amazing. Um, it, it it was very impressive how they developed the character, and they developed the character um at about the same speed. Anything that you knew that you found out about the character, you found out as the characters in the movie were finding it out. Um, I like the special effects. They had limited humor in it, which I don't like a ton of humor. Like in Thor Ragnarok, the whole beginning scene, I didn't like. I didn't like how Thor just joked with his enemies and stuff. But they had limited humor in this. They had a lot of seriousness, which I liked. I mean, a couple jokes sparsely here and there is really good. Um, but yes, I did enjoy the movie. Um, and honestly, Galding, you watch it. Captain Marvel's powers are amazing. I actually want to do a video on the science of Captain Marvel, because watching it, her powers, they affect electricity, and they're also very much have fire attributes. So you could technically look at Captain Marvel as both a living atom bomb and a living EMP, affecting technology, slightly powering it down or glitching it out, and also having that kind of just firepower, quite literally. And the blasts from her hands are made out of photons, which photons are some of the smallest things in the universe in atoms, and photons are pretty much like what you have when you split an atom. They are the force the particles that come in the force when you split an atom. Um, so I mean, it's just amazing. Photons, they're in light. Photons are pretty much what fire is made out of. If you think about I mean, I can't really describe what photons are on a specific science level, but I do know that there are many very esoteric things in the universe are made out of. Um, yes, just amazing. But yeah, a lot of people were saying they didn't like Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. I almost completely disagree with that. I thought she was amazing as Captain Marvel. Except I feel like she stood out from the rest of the cast in like um the space type scenes, uh, during her origins and stuff like that. Um, but I think she fit right in. Oh, excuse me. Wow. Sorry, I've been at work for 6.5 hours. Anyways, I disagree. I thought she fit in with the cast on Earth very well. They de-aged Samuel L. Jackson very well. I mean, I didn't even there wasn't even anything really weird about his face in the movie. Um, yeah. Uh, in this movie, you do get to find out how Nick Fury loses his eye, which is very interesting. And um, I won't spoil it for you for people who haven't seen the movie. Um, but yeah, that's it. I mean, if I had to give a rating to Captain Marvel, I would say, let, okay, um, consider that it's an origin story. I would give Captain Marvel a 4.5 out of 5 Afros. Because well, no, on a 10 scale, nine and a half out of 10 Afros. Um, just because it's a good movie. You know what? I'll give it a 9. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. There we go. Final rating, 9 out of 10 Afros. Captain Marvel. You heard it here, folks. Because and I don't go by the standard that there is no perfect movie. I do believe there are perfect movies, but if we're considering Marvel movies, then I measure by a yardstick of first off Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and then at the very top, original Deadpool, the original Deadpool movie. Um, those are the yardsticks I go by for movies. So Captain Marvel, good movie, great movie. Not Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 by any measure, and definitely not Deadpool. Um, but still a great Marvel movie. And that seems to be the time for today, folks. I will be back later. Keep YouTubing, YouTubers. Don't fight the fro, and always remember to stay legendary. See you later, YouTube. Bye bye.